All right, so the first thing I want to show you is the new Midi mapping mode. So to enter Midi mapping mode for the global bank, hold all four buttons and then move a slider back and forth all the way a few times. So now you see that slider blinking blue. That's now listening for a Midi message. So I've got my OB6 routed through my Midi interface and through to the LumaFader. And so I'm just going to turn this frequency knob. You can see it turns green, so this one's in mapped. We're still in mapping mode. You can see from the blinking blue light on top. So I'm going to move another slider, and we'll map this to the pulse width. We'll do the other slider for the pulse width for the other VCO. And then, I don't know, let's map this one to the release. To exit MIDI mapping mode, just click any button. And now let's see it in action. To MIDI map other banks, double click the bank to lock it. Once we're in here, hold the bank button and then do the same, move the knob up and down procedure. Now I can map messages for this bank. All right, the second feature I want to show is a new CC looping mode. So to enter this mode, just hold all four buttons, but don't move any sliders. You can see it kind of counting down. Now we're in record mode. So these four sliders are the global sliders for bank 1. You can change them by doing the same action that you would do to change pages in the normal mode. To record, double click one of the buttons and then move the slider, click to stop. By default, when you stop the loop, it jumps back to the first recorded CC message. So let's hear this. To delete a loop, triple click. To go back to the standard mode, hold the four buttons again. So the last thing I want to show is the web interface. You can get to this from the LumaFader GitHub page. I'll click connect and I'll choose the LumaFader. And from here, I can change some settings and save them. So for example, the CC mappings, let's say I want the global bank to map to CC1 instead of what it was before. And then I can access the different banks and the different pages of banks. And then if you want to get more detailed, you can change what channel each bank uses and what type of message we're recording. And then there are some record mode settings. You can choose between a loop type of loop or hold. So loop is what I showed here, but hold would be the loop only plays when you're holding the button. And once I change settings, I can click Save Settings and then unplug the LumaFader and plug it back in, and we should be good. All right, done.